Hello everybody, and welcome back to Court Farm. It's a bit of a special day today. I have moved into the new generation and gone on PS5. So potentially could be full of problems. The sound quality might be bad, the gate open. Shut that gate from. Don't know who's done that. But hopefully the picture quality is okay. I have to say, for all of the no chance getting that round that corner, have we? I'm going to give it a go. Graphically it looks a hell of a lot better to me. Ooh, not yet mate, come on. Nah, no chance. I have to come in straight angle maybe. No. I hope you've got your sandwiches with you, pal, because you're going to be waiting for a while. This is like impossible to get into. Like this. True story. No. Wait. Oh, you lot go then. Oh, sit here and get stuck on this. You don't mind. You arsehole. Any more? I'm going. Right. And the rain comes. What a good start. Shut that gate because it's pointless. Yeah. So we're well into November now. Lovely. I don't know what was going on there. The controls are quite different for recording and things. I've borrowed this as agreed with Court. Now strangely, we didn't get the cultivating for that sugar beet field, which is quite annoying. And we should be able to get this done before the ground gets too claggy with the rain. Let's attempt to drag a headland in. Oop. Got my lights on. Go on the deer. Now, interestingly, should you be thinking about the change over to the next gen, it's you need you still need the PS4 version of the game to continue the saves. You can't put your saves from the PS4 into the PS5 version of the game. However, I'm noticing, I don't know fully yet if there is any difference to it. I'm noticing the graphics and the movement is a lot better. I feel like ray tracing isn't that much of a problem on here either. We've got distance going pretty well. Because I was sitting there having a sort of deliberation of, do we wrap it up this and Bally Spring, because we need to manoeuvre to a new save, but I don't think we need to, which is good because I've got lots of plans. I've wrote lists and everything. Speaking of which, it's November, there's a few things that are decent prices for selling. So I think we're going to try and clear a bit of money today. I know some of it's better in December, but some of it's just as good in November. So I'm going to have a little look through, a look through on the menus and see who's paying what for certain things. Something has tickled my fancy in, I'll show you, that 33 grand, 30,000. I don't know if that's too big though. Also weighs 9.5 ton, or nearly 10 ton I think, which might be a little bit too much. So I mean, we want to do sort of small and regular, don't we, really, as opposed to massive amounts that we just leave. So I don't know, there is a smaller one that we can get that I'm a little bit more tempted to go with, but then are we going to regret it? $30,000 litres is a hell of a lot for what the cows are taking at the minute. Obviously there's breeding on the go, so they'll, let's take this edge off. They're breeding, so it'll go up over time, won't it? And it's 30 odd grand, it's a lot of money. Should just be able to clear that. See, it's left me at a bit of a quandary. I'm not too sure. I guess it depends how much money we're making selling today. And who do we start with? Do we go with us to start with, or do we move? I mean, we're the one that's got the debt to pay, but everything also sits up at Court Farm. So, tricky one. It's definitely a tricky one. Now, we're not giving, I said last episode we'd be giving Court Farm some of the money from this because we're borrowing their equipment. We're not, because it turned out while I was filling their greenhouses with from their water thing, we were getting billed for it. So I lost about the best part of £1,000, maybe even more, and I'm only getting paid about 1,500 quid for this. So we've borrowed it and paid for their water out of our own pocket. So we won't be doing that again, we'll be doing the lake from now on. Rather disappointing that when I realised that my money had shot down. And obviously because it would have been a few, we would have gave Court Farm at least 500 quid of it. But, and they got all that for it. I gave them all of the compost that we'd have got. Gave them a lot of it. I thought, why not? Yeah, pretty good to us. So we've got some more being made for our orchards. So let's just do it. I don't think this rain's going to be awful. I suppose the rain doesn't matter because we're selling. But what are we selling? It's 30 grand for a mixer. It is a good price, but it will probably only be the only mixer we ever need. I don't know if we need it that size. 30,000's a lot. I suppose when you get up to about 200 head of cattle though, that's going to be a long way away, isn't it? I'm on the side of not doing it. Oh, contract finished. We'll do the full job because this is repeat work. And we're going to damage that hedge on the way back through anyway. I knew there'd be a bit. There's always a little bit. There's always a bit. Alright. Big old beast, that. Yeah, we're gonna have to come out though. Out through the edge. So, first feelings of the PS5. I think the steering wheel movement's a lot smoother. It seems to have that juddery when you're slightly turning. It's a lot smoother. I love a lot smoother. Obviously this is the PS4 version of the game, but on a PS5, whether there's going to be a difference in graphics, I'm not so sure. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can retrain my fingers to work. But the triggers are a lot more responsive. Than the PS4 controller. There's your indicator, mate. I've got mine on, look, for a change. Unbelievable. Some people. Some people. Is this rain gonna clean off this? No. I think it is going to be needed though, so should we bother putting it out? I don't think we should put it back in the garage just yet. There's definitely going to be some cultivating needed to be done at some point. Fairly soon. We'll have to get that checking up on the fields at some point. While we're here, let's try and make them some money, shall we? Oh, actually. Ah. 1,200 quid. 1,200. There's 28 of these. And it's saying no reproduction. We haven't got anything that we can put rabbits into. And they're not reproducing at the minute, but we will get more rabbits on the way soon. We've only got room for 2. So we can afford to sell these profitable ones, can't we? It costs you 200 quid, but that's a good amount of money back. A room for another 6 in there, and then these might be going up in 4s. Might need a bit of water soon. Should we check on the animals while we're here? Watch out. Oh dear, oh dear. "24 pigs. I don't think it tells us how many we can have, does it? On this one, to the front. We'll get you some dinner, don't worry. Ah, plenty of room. Get me a wheelbarrow. Ooh. Tight turn on that. Ah, they might need more pig food. Come on, you lot. This will get your health back up. There you go. You watch them come running in a minute. Here we go. Look at them. That one's hungry. I think we might have some in there actually. I wonder if we can... No, I'll wait until I've moved it back up into... I'll try and keep it as accurate as possible. I can do a bit of that in a bit. In fact, we can actually quickly check on the food situation, so... See, the cows could do with some food. And the chickens. And the pigs... It's normally something we do at the end of the month, isn't it? But I suppose as they get more and more, that Rob Air thing, actually, we've got big bales, so when you're doing the mix, 30 something grand though. I'm not sure. Let's have a look at what they've got. Oh, it's worth selling the eggs. Not a lot of milk. Silage. Best ones. 187 or 190 is the best price, so that's encouraging. That's what they've got. Rye, when's rye good? 381. Not far off. We can probably wait another month for them. Get them the extra money on that, can't we? And then I think that's all of their bits. Now we've got the definitely empty out one of the silage pits, can't we? Let's get them some cash in. Right, I'm going to bring the conveyor over, start filling up. Let's get them some money in the bank. Alright, I just noticed that there's steps and a door to get in, so that is a big old trailer, like a house. I've topped up I've put a bit more food in for the cows while I'm here. Pigs are out of backup food. And where was the best price? 180. That's 187 at the farmer's market. Valley View and the Buyglass are also good prices, but obviously Valley View is just up the road, so it's probably more sensible to just go to Valley View as opposed to the wear and tear and the diesel for an extra £1. Much easier for me to see today. I'm hoping the recording is also clearer. Now the rain's gone. Nice. Movement seems a lot smoother. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep with the indicators because I use my index finger for the trigger, so for the accelerator. I suppose you should use your next finger down, but I can't seem to get the hang of that. The problem with having broken every finger on both ends, and one finger hasn't got nerves down one side of it, and I can't actually tell which finger that is, so I have to scratch the side to work out which one it is. As you do. Don't really notice it though. Right, how much do we think we're getting on the first lot? I'm hoping their precision farming's pretty good. In fact, just beforehand, that's at 58. That's been... They've been updone. They get 2%. Right, that's better than no, but I'm sure they're... Sure they've had... nitrogen put down on both. Maybe it's one was harvested with the nitrogen decent. Well, either way. There's going to be a few drops of that. I think they'll be quite happy with that. The question is, do we do both or just the one of the clamps? Tricky decision, that. I think there's a couple of 100 litres. It's like 3.5. I mean, could wait a little bit to see if it rises a bit more in the next month, but ooh, let's go in this way. We can test out how the builders have done flattening that down. Yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. I bet they haven't grown anything yet, have they? No. Fair, only got turned on last night, which essentially was last week, unless that was the end of the week and this is the beginning of a new week, which it is in realistic terms. Right, I'll come back to you in a bit. Let's sell that. Bit of extra money for a minute. I can walk this down, it's not even heavy. Carry this down. There's going to be about 10,000 litres from my working out left over, so I think I'm going to leave that in there for now. And the other silage pit clamp, I think we'll leave until it does it 190. We'll try and get top dollar for that. What I will do, they'll have another 8 grand coming in, so they'll be getting up to about nearly 40 grand's worth, which is great stuff. I'll be happy with that. Plus they've got plenty more to come in. Yeah, nice. Oh, one thing I've nearly forgot. the builders are in with all that wood have put in a little kids playground area. Quite nice. Helps them to put the charges up a little bit. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. A little bit more generated income for them. Quite handy. Right, that looks like that's stopped. I don't think that's full. Way up. Way up. Now I think it's full. Yes. So what's that left them with? $5,000 litres, that's fine. I can put that in the cows, can't we? Not a problem with that, that's good. Turn that off. I'll need to move that. They are going to need pig food, which I think I'll pick that up for them. I wonder... best way of doing that, because if we pick up a couple of empty boxes we could use that for moving our smaller amounts. Canola's a decent price at the minute. Maybe I can put pig food in a wooden crate as well, actually. That's not a bad idea. But yes, I shall be back with you shortly. I have decided that I'm going to empty this pit. Because interesting. Because we're going to need to put grass in it again soon. I suppose you could put compost. We could make compost with the grass, but we may as well do it at the minute. And price-wise, it's fluctuated since this morning. The farmer's market is now paying the best, which is a bit more of a walk than I was expecting. And there's another 3 journeys maybe. Yeah. This will take a bit of a while. I've got a trailer over there. It's got the canola in it to sell and the oh, this does hold 40,000. That's quite good. 2 more journeys then after this. Ish. So we need a wash when we're back. That's clear. Just I hope that's the trailer that's needs maintenance, not this tractor already. But yeah, it's pretty early, we'll keep doing it. I know we're not selling everything all in one go, but we've got to sell it when the price is good. And let's be honest, there wouldn't be enough time to do the video where we just sold everything in one go. But at least we are making progress on those things. I mean, we should be looking at about 8 grand per drop as well, so about 24,000 coming in, which is much needed. Then I'm not going to have to decide about that. It's not too big, is it? It is probably worth it. Oh dear, let me focus on the job in hand. Right, yeah, I'll well, may as well speed this up, haven't we? Interestingly, I was having a parlay with the farmers market while we're getting rid of that silage, which has now got us up to a nice amount. They've said they'll take the canola offers and pay us the best price. So I'm going to whip up there. I'm going to have to be really careful. I thought he'd be coming this way. So on here I've got a load of pig food and some canola. Managed to get a good price on the pig food, which I'll be honest, I was sort of leaning towards the idea of making our own pig food to sell, which still makes sense to me a little bit, but there's only one farm that's going to be buying it. For the price, what we can get for the crop, I mean, it would help if we had a small trailer that we could put smaller amounts on, or we just hold it until we've got more amounts, I suppose. These boxes are good, but they don't trigger under the silos, so you have to put it into a bucket and then transfer it, which isn't too bad, I suppose. It's not the worst thing in the world. Now this is going to need some gentle work, so I don't want to lose the pig food. I'm not going to bother with our eggs because we've only got 400. Will it work if I just take that off? No. Oh. What's going on? It is here, isn't it? Farmers market. Yeah. Let's drag it off. Yeah. Yeah, grab the other end of this for me. Drag it. Where's the money? It's gone to Court Farm. Interesting. So they'd got 39 grand. So we got 7 grand for that. I wonder why it's gone to them when it was ours. Which is fine because we can be on Court Farm now. How strange. Doesn't particularly matter, but oh, I know why. When I bought the box, I bought it at the same time as I bought this one and the pig food. I wonder if that's why I couldn't fill the box up then. So maybe you can fill the box up. I know 9,000 litres is a little bit of a ridiculous amount to put in these boxes, but we haven't got the money to be... We haven't got that sort of money to be... It's what? 12, 15 grand for a trailer? For a decent little trailer. We've not got that sort of dough. We're in debt. But oops. At least for the episode we're back. I mean, we're not in the black, but 40 grand in the bank is decent. You know, Court Farm have got 40 grand in the bank now as well. It is hard work making money on hard economy without productions as well. But let's not forget that we've still got in December to January, there's going to be all the root crops going to come good. We've still got bales of silage to sell ourselves. Court Farm's got another pit with 350,000 litres in there to sell. So if we can get up to 190, 200,000, I would say everybody's going to be looking gravy. Let's turn this around actually. Well, I've left that gate open. I'll have to count the pigs again, don't I? Silly boy. But we're coming towards the end of the time for this episode, so it's probably about the point where I should say I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please consider doing so. If you've got any comments or questions or any things you'd like to do on the series going forward, feel free to drop it in the comment section. We know that there's a decent bit of money to be made out of rabbits. We've... Ooh, a bit vicious, wasn't it? We've got a nice little bit of money in for both farms. Obviously we need a lot more for us to get out of debt, but chances are we'll get out of debt, we'll then go back into debt. Mixer wagon, what was it, 39, 32, 30,000 litres. I don't think we're going to need anything of that size for what we're doing at the minute. I think what we might do is lease something. I'm going to lease something smaller and test it out, I think. Oh, a lovely skyline that is. I'll have a picture of that in a minute. Oh yeah. Oh yes. But thank you so much for watching. And until next time, bye bye for now. I'll give them one more just to... Give them one more and then I'll better count them, on I? Otherwise I'll be getting told off.